Hi boys and girls, this is Mr. Ibarra, and for today's lesson you're going to need some supplies. You're going to need your blocks, you're going to need your pencil, and you are going to need your math book. So pause this video, go get your items, and then come back and push play when you're ready. Let's review our learning objective for today. I can subtract 0 or subtract all. So today we're going to be talking about a very special number called 0. Now, this is the word 0, but we usually don't write that when we're writing our number sentence. Usually we just write 0 like this. Okay, so let's talk about that. What does 0 mean? So, for example, in my hand, right now I have 0 blocks in my hand. That means I don't have any blocks in my hand. But now, what if I add some blocks? So now I have 3 blocks in my hand. I don't have 0, I have 3 blocks in my hand. So, when we talk about 0, that means usually that we have nothing, like I have no blocks in my hand. Okay? So let's write down some examples of what 0 might look like. So if I have 4 blocks, and I take away 0 blocks, how many blocks am I going to have left? Well, let's see. I have 4. I'm taking 0 away, which means I'm not taking any away. So I have 4 blocks left. So I could say 4 minus 0 equals 4. So let's see, that number did not change. All right, let's try a different number. What if I have 3 blocks? Okay, so I have 3 blocks. I'm going to say 3. And I take away 0 blocks. How many blocks am I going to have left? Well, let me see, I have 3 blocks. I'm taking 0 away, which means I'm not taking any away. So I have 3 left. So I could say 3 minus 0 equals 3. I'm starting to see a pattern. I am seeing that if I have a number and I take away 0 from that number, I end up with the same number. Look. See, I had the number. I took away 0 away from this number, and I ended up with the same number. Let's try one more, see if that pattern holds, okay? This time I'm going to try a big number. Let's say I have 7 blocks. So I have 7 blocks, and I'm going to take away 0 blocks. Now, my pattern that I was talking about said that if I had this number and I took away 0 from the number, it's going to be the same number. So I predict that maybe the answer might be 7. So let's see. I have 7, take away 0, should be 7. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right, because I didn't take any blocks away. So 7 minus 0 equals 7. Oh, so I see that the pattern is that if I have a number and I take away 0 away from that number, it always is the answer is going to be the same as this number right here. Okay. So now, what if I have something different? So now, what if I had my 7 blocks? Okay, so I have 7 blocks. But this time, I take away 7. What does that equal if I have 7 blocks but I take away 7? Well, let's see. Let me take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm taking 7 blocks away. So how many blocks do I have left? Oh yeah, I have 0 blocks. Okay, so now let's see here. Now what if, let's try a different number. What if I have, oops, what if I have 2 blocks and I take 2 blocks away? Well, let me see, let me take 2 blocks away. How many blocks do I have? I have 0. I'm starting to see a pattern. I see that if I have a number and I take away the same number, it equals 0. So let's try, let me see if that pattern is correct. I'm going to try a different number. I'm going to try 5 this time. So if I have 5 blocks and I take away 5, well, I was saying that if I have a number and I take away the same number and ends up with 0, let me see if my prediction is correct. So I'm going to I have 5, take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I took away 5. So the answer is 0. So anytime I have a number and I take away the same number, the same amount, then I end up with 0. Let's turn to page number 127, and we are going to do this first part together. And it says, a team had 6 baseballs at their game. So let's put 6 blocks on our paper. Okay, so we have 6 blocks, and that's going to be the 6 baseballs. And it says they lost 6 of them. So that means they lost 6 of their baseballs. How many baseballs are left? So if I had 6 counters and then, or 6 baseballs, and I lose 6 of them, so they all get lost, how many baseballs are left? 0 baseballs, because these are all gone. There's no more baseballs left. So I could say, I can say 6, right, because I had 6 baseballs. And I took away how many, or how many did I lose? That's right, I lost 6. So 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. That's right, I had no baseballs left. Okay, great job. Let's turn the page. And now we're on page number 128. And we're going to have our blocks ready in case we need them. And it says, when you subtract 0, you have the same number left. So if I have 4 minus 0 equals 4. So let's see, 4, I'm going to put 4. And then I take away 0. That's right, I still have 4 left. So I'm going to write 4 right there. And it says, when you subtract all, you have 0 left. So again, we have 4 items, and then we take away 4. That's right, that makes 0. And we talked about this pattern before, right? If you have 4 and you take away none of it, you still have the same number left. Or if you have a number and you take away the same amount, then you have 0 left. Okay, so let's try some of these other ones. What if I have 5? So let's put 5 of these. I have 5 popcorn buckets, and then I take away 5. So let me take away 5. How many do I have left? I have 0 left. Great. Now this one I have 8 hot dogs. So let's see. Let's get 8 blocks. Okay, so I have 8 blocks. And now if I take away 0 of these blocks, if I take away 0, whoops, that's 8 blocks right there. 8 blocks, there we go. So if I take away 0 blocks, then how many do I have left? Well, I'm not taking any of them away, so it means I have 8 left. Okay, what if I have 1 baseball bat and I take away 0 baseball bats? How many do I have left? 1. Okay, now what if I had 3 baseballs, and then I took away how many? I took away 3. How many do I have left? That's right, 0. Great job. So why do you get 0 when you subtract all? So why do you get 0 when you subtract all? That's right, because you're taking them all away, right? So right here I had 5 and I took them all away, so I had nothing left. Right here I had 3 and I took them all away, so I had nothing left. I had 0 left. Great. Okay, so now let's go to the next page. So this is on my own page. So you need to do page number 129, and you need to do page 130 by yourself. You may use your blocks if you want, or any other math tools that you want. All right, great job. Let's check your answers, see if you got them right. Okay, so this one says, I have 3 pretzels, and I am taking away how many? 0 pretzels. So that means I have 3 pretzels left. Okay, now what about here? I have 9 baseballs. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of baseballs. I have 9 baseballs, and I'm going to take away how many baseballs? I'm taking away 9 baseballs. So let me take them all away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm taking all of these away. How many baseballs do I have left? I have 0 baseballs left. Okay, so now here I have 7 with the mask. So I have 7, and I'm going to take away how many? 0. Okay, so if I'm taking 0 away, I'm not taking any away. So how many do I have left? 7. Great. Right here, okay, I have 2 helmets. Okay, those are 2 helmets, and I'm taking away how many helmets? I'm taking 2 helmets away, so let me do that. And that I end up with 0 helmets. Fantastic. Okay, now these don't have pictures, so we really need to use our blocks. Well, maybe. Okay, so what if I have 8 minus 0? So I'm going to put 8 right here. Okay, so I have 8 blocks, and now I'm taking 0 blocks away. Okay, 0 blocks. Okay, so there I took 0 blocks away. How many blocks do I have left? 8. That's right, because that number shouldn't change. I don't have to count them again. I already know that there's 8 there. Okay, 3. Okay, so I have 3, and I need to take away 3. So let's do that. Let's take away 3. Okay, so now I have 0. Fantastic. Okay, here I have 6. So let's put 6 blocks. And I'm taking how many blocks away? I'm taking 6 blocks away. So let's do that. Let's take 6 blocks away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm taking them all away. So now that means I have 0. That's correct. What about this one? I have 4 blocks. I'm going to put 4. I'm taking away 0. So that leaves me with 4 blocks. Great. Okay, now this one is 7. So let's put 7 blocks here. Okay, 7 blocks. And I'm going to take away 7. Okay, so that means I'm taking all of them away because I know I have 7 blocks there. So that means I have 0 left. Now 1, and I take away 1. What do I have? 0. That one's pretty easy. What about 9? What if I have 9 blocks? Okay, I have 9. and I'm taking away, how many? I'm taking away 0. There, I took away 0. So now how many do I have? 9. It stays the same. I didn't touch the blocks. Now what if I have 5? Here's 5 blocks, and I'm going to take away 0 blocks. Okay, so I just took away 0. Now, how many do I have left? I have 5. Great. Did you get those answers? Good job. If not, fix it. Okay, so now let's go to the last page. And it says, there are 9 bears lying down. 0 of the bears leave. How many bears are still lying down? Well, I see some important information, so I know that there are 9 bears lying down. And I know that 0 of the bears leave, so I'm going to underline that. And I see a question mark there, so that tells me that that's the mystery, the problem, the thing we have to solve, or the thing, the question that the problem is asking. And it says, how many bears are still lying down? So I'm going to circle the mystery, the question. Okay, so let's make a picture of that. I know that I have 9 bears, so I'm going to put 9 bears right here. Okay, so I have 9 bears, and we know that 0 of the bears leave. So I have 9 bears, and then 0 of them leave. So if I have 9, and if 0 leaves, that means minus 0. How many bears do I have left? I still have 9 bears. Great. Now here's another one. This one says, a koala bear finds 7 leaves on the ground. The koala eats 7 of the leaves. How many leaves are left? Well, let's underline the important items. A koala bear finds 7 leaves. Oh yeah, so they find 7 leaves. I'm going to underline that on the ground. The koala eats 7 of the leaves. So eats 7. Okay, so eats 7 of the leaves. I know that's important. How many leaves are left? Okay, so if I have 7, right, this is the leaves. He found 7 leaves. And then how many did the koala eat? 7 of them. So let's eat 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many leaves are left? 0. So I can say 7 minus 7 equals 0. There are 0 leaves left. The koala ate them all. Okay, let's do the last problem. A parrot has 6 baby birds in a nest. 0 baby birds fly away. The answer is 6 baby birds. What is the question? So they're telling us a story, but they didn't give us a mystery. What kind of question could we ask about this? Well, let's read that again. A parrot has 6 baby birds in a nest. 0 baby birds fly away. The answer is 6. So what could I ask? Well, I can ask, how many baby birds are still in the nest? Right? So maybe that could be a good question for this word problem. So let's write that. So we're going to start right here, and we start from left to right. We write from left to right, top to bottom. And we always start our sentences with an uppercase. So I'm going to write the word how. And then I'm trying to stay within these lines. The blue line is my bottom line, and then my black line is the top line, and the dotted line is my middle line. Okay, so try to stay within those lines. And it says how, and then I'm going to put finger space, many. I'm going to write the word many. how many baby birds? Well, if I need to know how to spell baby birds, I could just copy this right here. That says baby birds. So I'm going to copy that. That way I know how to spell it. I'm going to put a finger space. I'm going to say baby. And I don't know if birds is going to fit here, so I'm just going to go to the next line. I'm going to start right here and I'm going to say birds. How many baby birds, and I'm going to put a finger space, are finger space still finger space in, and I don't have room over here, so I'm going to start the next line. The finger space and let me write the word nest. Okay, and I need a punctuation. Now, this is a question, right? Because I'm asking how many baby birds are still in the nest. So if it's a question, I need a question mark. So make sure you put a question mark at the end right there. Okay, well that's it for today, boys and girls. So make sure you turn in page 127 and 130. Take a picture of both those pages and turn them into Seesaw. Great job. Thank you. Bye.